A lovely evening here, and I was tempted to stay, but I need to do my second injection of my cholesterol medication tomorrow, and I don't want to do that when I'm in the middle of nowhere by myself. So I plan to spend the night in Flagstaff and do my injection tomorrow morning. And then move on from there. I just want to make sure I'm not going to have any allergic reactions. That's all. Beautiful area here. I would definitely come back 10 out of 10. I had a little trouble getting leveled yesterday and figuring out which direction I needed to face, but I got her done. And then we had a very pleasant evening here. There are all these little bugs outside though. No idea what they are. All over my windows. Most of them are outside anyway. But the road's in good shape. Spider nests on the spider webs on the ground. Cool. Pretty popular location. I thought I was just going to pull in right off the road. You'll see when we get up here toward the entrance. But no, I ended up coming back quite a bit further than I thought I was going to. So we got about 30 miles to Williams. And I don't think it's much further than that to Flagstaff. So we'll be gassing up in Flagstaff tonight or tomorrow. What is banging? I hate noisy drives. Isn't this beautiful though? Yeah, it is. So today is Monday, April 20th. And the weather forecast tells me I started a little earlier in the season than maybe I should have. But what I'm telling myself is that I'm going to trade being cold now for being less hot later. That's what I'm telling myself. And I think I'm going to try my furnace tonight or tomorrow morning, because I had a problem with it the other day. And it's supposed to be pretty cold over the next week. But I got some national park sites we're going to see. We're skipping, so we're not going to go to Prescott, and we're not going to go to Montezuma's Castle, because on the Montezuma's Castle website it says expect crowds, parking will be tough, yada yada yada, between March and May. And I'm like, I don't really love crowds. It's a fairly decent detour, so let's just skip that. We'll save it for another time. And you can see campers every here and there as we've been working our way out. So I think we were back in about a mile or so. See the roof of that one way down there? That's not too far from the road. That's where I was hoping I was going to be. And then my second choice was up here where this Class A is on the right. So yeah, I was beginning to think I wasn't going to find something without having to go way further than I wanted to. And I will also say that I am not expert at picking forest road campsites. I just don't have much experience with it. First time I really started doing it was last summer when we were up in like North Dakota, Montana, that area. So I'm pretty sure I'll get better as I get more practice. I could have parked right there, but it seemed like I was kind of close to that Class A, so I didn't. But if I hadn't found anything else and I really wanted to stay here, I'm going to come back and park there. But yeah, where this Class C is over here on the left, that's primo. And this is like the roughest part of the road right here.
Take your next right on the State Highway 89 North.
Kind of looks like this trailer is moved in for permanent down here. I wonder if they're like a camp host or something. I did see a Forest Service truck go down the road this morning, which is kind of reassuring to know that they're
Right on the State Highway 89
keeping
North.
track of stuff. Yeah, they must be a camp host or something. With that setup, I'm imagining. And Henry thinks it's 77 degrees out already today, which is, I think, what the high is supposed to be. So that's the thing for me, is like, it's going to be in the 60s over the next few days, with lows in the 30s. And I'm planning to go up to the Desert View side of the Grand Canyon, which I have never done. So when I get stopped for the day today, I'm going to look at recreation.gov and see if I can get a campsite. Yesterday it looked like I might be able to. And what I have found, guys, everybody says that it's really hard to get campsites in national parks. What I have found over the past year is if I'm looking a day or so before I want to be someplace, I can usually get a site. I might have to, if I want to be more than one night, I might have to move from one site to another. But that's really not a big deal for me. And worst case scenario, I'll go up and come back down in one day. So I'm not going to drive the Grand Canyon from one end to the other. We're going to go in on the Desert View side. We're going to see the tower, which I don't recall ever having seen before. So that'll be fun. We're going to visit Sunset Crater. And right near there is a Pueblo National Monument. I can't remember what it's called. I want to say Tonkatit or something like that. We'll find out when we get there. And then on the other side of Flagstaff, on the east side, we're going to go to Walnut Canyon, which I have been to previously. And I must have been in a hurry when I was there, because I did like one little hike around the rim, and that was it.
Wake up with the sun in our eyes. Sally forth, no need for goodbyes. Journey calls, let's roll the dice. Every mile a new surprise.
We've been on the freeway for less than a mile, but I wanted to share the vista with you, because isn't that lovely? Well, ignore the billboards. But other than that, it's lovely. And I'm going to be doing a little more careful shopping for fuel this year than I typically do, to try and minimize the impact of the price on my travels. I did a quick calculation last night. If my overall average is 8.75 mpg, which is a little on the low side, but that accounts for running the generator to be able to run the AC and stuff like that. And my destinations amount to about 5,000 miles at an average of $3.15 a gallon, which would have been appropriate last year. Some states higher, some states much lower. That would be a cost of about $1,800 in fuel. At $4 and something, I think I did $4.15, I might have done $4.25. it's going to cost me $771 more than it would have last year. So, I'm going to do everything I can to keep the price of fuel as low as I can, in the hopes that I'll be comfortable doing the entire trip I've got planned. And I think my reality is that I'll end up doing it regardless, because even if I only go as far as Fort Wayne, which will be my next destination after St. Louis, I've got a friend there who will visit for a few days, and then turn around and head back west, I'm probably only saving 400 or 500 miles in the grand scheme of things. Doesn't really make it seem like it's worth saving. So I'm pretty sure I'll just end up doing the whole thing. But we'll find out as we go along. I think doing the railway to the Grand Canyon would be super cool, but I don't want to do it by myself. I think I might see if I can get Barb to do it with me. Williams, 1881, gateway to the Grand Canyon. And of course, one of the cool things to do in Williams is to walk up and down the historic district in the dark, because apparently there's a lot of neon. But I don't want to stay here tonight, so we won't be doing that. We've got a Route 66 Grand Canyon Museum Gallery on the right here. Frontier Restaurant on the left. $4.69 for fuel here. I'm pretty sure Flagstaff will be cheaper. The Safeway, Dairy Queen. Okay, I guess it really does have it all. And Google wants me to turn right.
On the South 6th Street. Then at the next stop, you turn left.
But I'm going to go straight and have to loop back around because I want to see the whole downtown thing. Greek Italian American cuisine at Jessica's Family Restaurant. And we got some cool old cars in front of the car wash. And what I'm envisioning in my head is none of these modern cars here, right? Parked along the roadway. What I'm envisioning are things like the Arizona Motor Hotel up there on the right. And even this Mexican food restaurant right here. And whatever that gallery is. We may find a place to walk and get out, park and get out and walk around here. Welcome to Williams, the Mother Road. Get your kicks on Route 66. We're kind of at the end of the road. We drove all the way through town, which you might see before you see this. I'm not quite sure which way this goes. There's Pete's Gas Station Museum, which I really want to look at. I guess it's open, but I figured we'll go walk down the main street a little bit. Kit is fascinated by the little bits of grass, and Kit has to have Kit time. Yes, he does. So I almost parked on the street here, but see the green sign? It says 6 to 10 deliveries, loading and unloading, 10 to 4 bus parking, 4 to 2 oversized vehicles. I think that's just at the green curb portion. And there were spaces down there on the road, but I thought, well, I don't want to take a chance. Maybe it means the whole road. So I parked over here on the side street. And then that meant we got to go around and see some of the houses up there. Cool looking mural up there on the side of the building. We're going to check out the Grand Canyon Hotel up here. There's the turquoise teepee. There's plenty of kitsch guys. Freight train. It would be nice to see a Grand Canyon Railway train, but I think they leave in the morning and come back in the afternoon, so I doubt that's going to happen. And you're going to hear this a lot, but I'm going to say just imagine this with cars from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, like that one over there, instead of all of these modern cars. Oregon City tacos. Oh, Obregon City tacos. Good job of reading, Sal. I don't know what Civitan means. I might have to ask. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm just really curious, what does Civitan mean?
Well, it has a different meaning for a lot of different people. It means civic cooperation or civic projects. Our particular Civitan is a camp for special needs adults.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we have it right here in Williams, about 5 miles out of town. Yes.
Hey, leave it. Thank you. And I'll ask, since I've just been filming, are you okay if I put that little segment on YouTube?
Sure.
Perfect.
That's fine. Yep.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And what was your name?
Maggie.
Maggie, I'm Sally. Very nice to meet you. Thank you for the explanation.
You're welcome.
This is the amazing Kit.
Hi, Kit. Hi, sweetie.
He's not really a fan of people, unfortunately.
Well, that's okay.
You know, neither am I sometimes.
You know me either.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why I like dogs. Usually.
Perfect. Yep, absolutely.
I like dogs better than people most of the time.
Me too. Me
All
too.
right, there.
Thank you very much. Have a great
You're
day.
welcome. You go right ahead.
All right, Mr. Kitster, let's just keep our exploration going, shall we? Yeah, that's very cool that they're serving that population. Leave that. Thank you. Cocopelli, native jewelry, healing crystals, souvenirs, and other stuff that we don't need. Here's the Grand Canyon Hotel. Vacancy 350 up. I think that's the original sign. I don't think, if it's still in business as a hotel, I don't think that that's the actual price. Arizona's oldest hotel. Come inside and see our rooms. All right, let's do that. Since 1891. Do they mean it? No, they don't mean it. Okay. Check in at 4 o'clock. Interesting. Come, come. Copper Canyon Trading. Cute little town. So one of the cool things to do is theoretically to come out and see all the neon at night. We're not going to do that because we're not going to be here.
You know, both our stores, Copper Canyon Trading and Colors of Life, are open late tonight. So y'all come back soon now, you hear?
Let's just take a look around. We got Grand Canyon souvenirs, we got Route 66 souvenirs. Break open geodes. And the pro tip that I learned recently, I used to have a collection of these kinds of mugs, which I really liked. They were very comfortable to drink out of. But I don't have ceramic mugs in my life anymore. Okay. Bye now. Oh, look. Let's put a sticker up. All right, got the sticker. Got the sticker, got the spot right here. How about that? That's a good spot. right here at 2nd Street and whatever the main drag is. Just outside of whatever this is. All you gotta do is take a picture, send me a picture, I'll send you a sticker, fair enough? This is kind of fun. I haven't ever really had much opportunity to do this. I think I put one at Shoshone Falls last year, but I can't remember if I'd done any others since then except for leave that. Ooh, Zoltar. Check that out. You can do credit cards for Zoltar now. Other than the ones that I put up yesterday at Giganticus Heticus and Hackberry General Store. So if you can find my sticker and send me a picture, you get a sticker. Cool, free tasting room. Maple syrups, balsamic spread dips. Let's take a look at what they got. Look at the pretty olive jars. Beautifully presented. Thank you. You okay if I film?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. What's your name?
I'm John.
John?
Yes.
Sally, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice setup you've got here.
Awesome. I won't take full credit for it. The McPeak family are the owners here, and they've done a beautiful job.
It really is very nice.
Absolutely.
So I'm just kind of showcasing some of what you can see if you're in Williams.
Nice. Beautiful.
So there you go. Cool. Thank you. Have a great day, John.
You guys take care.
Alrighty. Yeah, definitely worth a stop. It smelled delicious too. But I'm not buying. I'm just not buying. So we're not going to walk in every souvenir shop an opportunity to spend money. Because why would we do that? Please use other door for Cruisers 66 gift shop. And the Grand Canyon Brewing Company. Well, let's just check that out.
Hi, little doggy. Ma'am, is that a Papillon?
No, he is 71% Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. Oh, okay.
The cutest Chihuahua ever. I know.
He has like almost like those butterfly ears, like a Papillon.
I thought he had some Papillon in him, but he does not.
Okay.
Let's go take a look, Kit. Whoops. You okay if I film?
Oh, sure.
Oh, cool. All right, let's just take a look, shall we? Shake it off. Shake it off. I know somebody talked to you and you don't like that. So we got all kinds of tin signs and glasses. Plenty of things you could spend your money on. Oh, look at this. Arcade. Good thing they labeled that step down and then step up. Old-fashioned fountain. I think we'll go walk through there as well. I would like to get a sticker someplace here in town. I haven't seen any stickers yet. All right, let's check out the cafe. Smells good. Okay, so watch this. Step down and step up. Okay, this gets us all the way out to the corner now. Oh, we got live music.
You can take a seat.
Excuse me. Yeah, I can smell the barbecue. I think we're going to cross over and walk down the other side.
Well, if I should cut up to me, take me back to Tennessee. Well, 2 long years waiting around. Well, now I'm out of prison. Got me a friend that lasts.
And I have to say, I love the thought that Kit was able to get close enough to those people with the dog barking in a car going by And you didn't overreact, did you? Did you overreact? No, you did not. You reacted appropriately. Good job. What a good boy you are. I know, you're kind of determined. Ah, there's Williams Route 66 stickers. Let's go see if we can get one. Wait for me, wait for me. You can't go before me. Thank you. All right, I bet we can find a Williams Route 66 sticker in here.
We have those stickers right here, and then the other stickers are on the other side.
Cool, and what are the prices?
They differ, I think, $2.99.
Does it say Williams?
A lot of them say Williams. They're all just different, but some of them are $3.99, $2.99,
Alright.
$4.99, around there.
Well, let's see what we can find here. Okay, I think we got a winner here. All we gotta do now is pay for it, and then we'll hit the road. All right, guys, we have scored our sticker. Our work here is done. Let's continue on down the road. Here we go. Kit doesn't like it that I'm holding a bag with the leash. So check out this mural, absolutely true. Williams was the last town bypassed by I-40, October 13th, 1984. Good to know. I gotta tell you guys, I'm having quite a good time with the exploring of, come on Kit, the old-timey stuff. And we're going to see, you know, kind of that juxtaposition as we move further along. I think there might be less to see, but I have lots of other things in mind to intersperse with our Route 66 explorations, like Sunset Crater and Grand Canyon and all that kind of stuff that we're going to be doing. Grand Canyon Gallery. See, like the bistro there, that would be another piece of neon. There's a better view of the Grand Canyon Hotel. Pretty cool. Come on, Kit. Plenty of people out and about. And the temperature today is absolutely perfect. I'm going to say it's probably about 74 degrees. 75 degrees maybe, and it's not super windy. Kit is smelling every single light post because I guess lots of people have let their dogs pee on them. Leave it. Leave it. We don't do that. We don't do that. Uh-oh, I guess we're gonna have to walk out in the street here to get around this work truck. Canyon Cafe. Addicted to 66 deals. Oh, that's kind of cool the way they've got the car split. Check that out. Very cool. All right, let's go take a look inside.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a big Route 66 sign. Oh, Burma Shave. Let's back up and see what this one says. We read all of these yesterday. Don't take a curve at 60 per. We hate to lose a customer. Burma Shave. We could get a Williams 66 shirt. Probably not. Hey.
Yes, you are good, baby. We love good baby.
Are you going to respond appropriately for a change? That's a good response. Thank you for not yelling at the very nice lady. Don't yell at the lady, okay? Good job. He actually doesn't like people.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm taking him always as many places as I possibly can.
Good.
So that eventually he will understand that people aren't terrible. And it's working because
Yeah?
not all that...
You're a good baby.
Are you a good boy?
You're a good baby.
Nope, do not yell at the lady. Do not yell at her. Nope, you're fine.
I smell like dogs.
You're okay. But even a year ago,
Nobody in here will hurt you.
he would have led with barking.
Really?
Yeah. I would not have been able to get this far or have this conversation. So he's making big strides.
Good baby.
You're doing a good job, aren't you, Kit?
You're dealing.
Sit, please. That's a good boy. Good job. Good job. All your fans will be proud of you. I know you don't like squeaky things, do you? Squeaky things are scary. All right, here we go. I guess that's Elvis. There's that car we saw from the other side of the road. Come on, Kit. We'll see whether or not I cut most of that out, but I'm actually very proud of him for that level of interaction and that many people in there. Kit, leave it. Leave it. See, people are letting their dogs like pee on the walls and stuff, and I will not let him do that. I think it's inappropriate. There's no reason for it. If you can't control your dog long enough to walk up and down the road, you really shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't have your dog on the road. Just saying. That's just my opinion. There's Henry over there. That's where we parked. We're going to go see if we can go in this Pete's Gas Station Museum. I'm hopeful. Come on, Kit. Come on, Kit. Oh, there's the Grand Canyon Railway train. Cool. All right, I'm glad we got a glimpse of it. I don't think it was there when we parked. But when I review the video, maybe I'll find out that it was. Okay, where's the entrance? Well, I don't think it's open. So here we go, home again, jiggity jig. Thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed Williams. This is where I'm going to leave you for this video, but we've got lots more to come in part 2 before we get to Flagstaff.